I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY. I am here to bring y'all the latest tea on Martell Holt, and y'all see the title. Martell is out here advocating, supporting the idea that cheaters, cheaters with a C, will go to prison. And child, I literally was like, what is going on in the world? The lions are sleeping with the Giselles are sleeping with the lions, child. Anyway, I had a whole vision of Martell driving himself down to the Madison County Pokey, taking a set of keys off the wall, like Otis from the Andy Griffith Show used to do, unlocking his own personal jail cell and getting in his cot, sleeping off his drunken stupor, child. I saw it. I saw him do it. Anyway, we're going to talk all about it. We're also going to talk about what he had to say when it comes to single women. And I'm going to give y'all my opinion on the upcoming season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. The new season drops on Saturday, season 10. So stick around for everything. Hit the like button, share the video. All opinions are alleged, but I am about to back it up. And let's get into it, okay? So listen, y'all, you know how Young Jock and his wife always get into a knockdown, drag out argument on social media where they are threatening to divorce every damn season, like a few days before the new season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta drops. Jock and his wife will put that silly mess out there. Well, that is Arionne Curry's MO too, okay? Now listen, first up, there's been at least 3 or 4 promo videos that's already come out for the new season, and not one of them have had Arionne Curry in it. That doesn't matter though, because like I said, every single season, right before the season, her and Martell will do something to get tongues wagging about them. And that is what happened last night. Arionne dropped this picture of her and Martell on her IG, okay, where they are standing on this step and repeat for the 100 Black Men of Huntsville. I think it was their 25-year anniversary. Anyway, I had to look it up to make sure Martell wasn't wearing that hot-ass velvet jacket in 1,000-degree weather in July, right? But yeah, this happened in December of 2024, so a couple of months ago. Arionne dropped the picture last night, and of course, her comment section was spammed. Everybody was giving their opinion. There were some people who liked it, okay, saying that they look like a good couple and you could tell they're in love. There was people who said shit like that, but there was also people who was like, girl, are you tired of being a cum dumpster for this man? 12 years, no ring. You are a sleeper creeper. They were saying all kinds of stuff. And yeah, that, I guess, agitated Martell a little bit, had him jump into the comments to talk back. Okay. Y'all see the caption. Arionne said, my man and I, Martell Holt. It was liked by Martell. And then Martell wanted to talk back to the negative comments. Okay. So he ended up putting an emoji where he was like, the thinking emoji, right? He said, all these broken and mostly single women on here. Then he put a laughing emoji. And then he said, baby, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Okay. By Jadakiss. Child, he said, love wins always. Pause. Y'all see that? Love wins always. Ugh. Now, I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all think Arionne is in here pinning messages for Martell. like Sergio, where does Cyrano de Dvorak? Tell me if y'all think that Arionne penned this message, and then he came back in allegedly and said, "Oh, you're looking very beautiful too." Okay, with a winking eye emoji this time. But yeah, that happened. And so everybody's talking about it, trying to figure out what's going on. Now, like I said, rumor is Arionne is supposed to be on the new season. However, there has not been one glimpse of Arionne in any of the promo video as of yet. But we cannot forget, Martell is in one of his confessionals saying, yeah, it's about time, meaning it's about time for him to move forward and get married. He had a whole conversation about ring shopping. Okay. And he also said something like life has to go on. Okay. In other words, he is no longer hoping for a reconciliation with his ex-wife. So that is a scene that was a part of the promo. That did happen. He was also out here, y'all, he was out here liking comments because I did see this video. Someone sent it to me. I did not actually talk about it though. But he said that some women have voodoo kitty cat and how easy it is for men to get tripped up in the voodoo kitty cat. So he did like that. He also liked a video about women in Atlanta. He said that they shouldn't be looking for relationships because it'll never happen. And then, okay, and then he also had the nerve to like something else last night. Let me put this back up. But I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me blow this up. Y'all see the presidential seal, President of the United States, and then there's a little circle with a heart on it. That man inside that circle is Martell Holt. Okay, check it out. That's Martell Holt. And y'all see right there in the center, it says, if you cheat on your spouse, you will go to prison under new laws in 2026. Well, apparently there is a proposal, some legislation that has been proposed to Congress suggesting that spouses, couples, marital couples who cheat, they should go to prison. And the person who liked it is Martell Holt, of all people, child. Look at that. So I had to put this up here. Martell Holt actually did like this video. I will let y'all hear the whole video. I can't play it here because y'all know YouTube has some very strict rules right now. So if you do want to hear it, you can check it out on my IG stories. I go by DYANAROZAY over there too. Y'all can see it. I'll have all the proof, everything y'all need to see for yourselves. But yeah, basically they were talking about this new alleged proposal, this legislation that they're trying to get Congress to approve in 2026. We shall see, child. I just know that his ass liked it and I was confused. He has to be trolling. He has to be. But y'all talk to me in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this damn nonsense, child. And we are going to move on.
Text messages, phone calls. She showed me the flight. But Martell, you seen her in Vegas.
Right.
You were there talking to her. You was at Ross with her, Martell. What are they talking about? You were there.
Yeah. Right.
That's a fact.
All right, y'all. So listen, y'all remember this conversation that happened after Martell and Arionne had interviewed that lady. I think her name was Mary. She claimed to have been an alleged mistress of Marsau's. And Marsau had come out, him and Tisha, in December. And Marsau said that Martell was cooning for camera time. He said he's cooning for production. And Marsau said, listen, I'm not stupid, okay? I'm not Marquez. The production team can get Marquez to have this dumbass conversation with Martell, but I refuse. I remember that. That's what Marsau said. But y'all, it looks like in these upcoming promos, Marsau is going to entertain this conversation with Martell about the cheating. And I'm interested. I'd like to see it all on the table at this point. You are in your 10th season. This has been going on for 5 years. Martell, after getting you, Marsau, to agree to a pact where he told y'all not to talk about him and Arionne, he busted you and Maurice out and said, it's not like y'all don't have 20 women. Even on the reunion, when Tisha was in tears and she asked Martell, how do you know, Martell? How do you know Marsau was cheating? Were you there? And Martell said, yes. Yes, I was there. Melody was on the side nodding her head, okay, pregnant with Sugar Mama. Child, I was like, this is a lot. But finally, Marsau and Martell are going to have this one-on-one, and we shall see what comes out of it. But that was a part of the teaser. This is the trailer that's going down, child. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Now, like I said, I haven't seen Arionne in any of the trailers that have dropped so far, but it looks like they're going to be talking about it. They have to. And even though Kimmy and Maurice, especially Kimmy, was like, I never had any problems before you and that girl dragged us into your shit, right? She blamed Martell for all the cheating rumors and people calling Maurice all kinds of names, child. But it looks like Maurice and Martell are going to have a one-on-one too, where Maurice, he gets jiggy with it. He actually asked Martell point blank. He said, if you have seen me in a room having, doing the do, having, the nasty time, he said, tell me what my dick looked like, which actually stumps Martell. He stops talking. I'm looking forward to it, child. I don't know. I want to hear it. I want to hear what Martell has to say, because out of everybody, Martell played the hell out of the Scots. He played them all for real. So we shall see what happens there. Do y'all think it was warranted for Maurice to ask, what does my dick look like? Let's see. Okay, because Martell, he basically called himself the P. Diddy of the 90s. Did he not? Didn't he say he was in all the rooms and that they were, all doing stuff? And he also said, if it wasn't for him warming the ladies up, okay, like he was a fluffer for an adult movie, he said that the Scott brothers wouldn't have been able to get any. Okay, I remember that. So I want to see how consistent they keep this show. But that's what's going on with them. What else is going on? Kimmy is basically saying she will not entertain Martell or Marsau. She has a one-on-one with her sister-in-law, Tisha. Tisha's asking her for some advice. Like, what do you think I should do? She said, I wouldn't entertain either one of them. What they did was nasty. Okay, so she's telling Tisha to get a backbone. Let's see what's going on. So I can't wait to see that. In another scene, because it looks like Kimmy's just fed up and pissed at everybody, but in another scene, she's going to get into it with Nell Fletcher. Now, y'all already know, I told y'all when Kimmy had that sit down with Nell Fletcher to tell her that she was disinvited from that 47 acres conversation, or, the comeback group conversation, she said, you don't have anything to do with this. So I'm letting you know that we don't need you. You're not going to be at the meeting. Tisha had invited her. Kimmy disinvited her. I told y'all then, Kimmy, man, she does not give a damn about Nell Fletcher's feelings. She brought Nell to her office to tell her that. Anyway, those feelings are still there. They got into it. Where did they get into it? Oh yeah, at the girls' trip when they were in St. Thomas. And Kimmy told her to get the hell out my face. Nobody's talking to you. Well, Kimmy and Nell Fletcher are going to have a moment. I'm going to call it King Kong versus Godzilla, child. The two of them were sitting there. Kimmy, it looks like Nell Fletcher is saying something to Tisha, but she's really accusing both of the Scott sisters of not being forthcoming about their marital issues. And I'm getting the impression that Nell Fletcher and Chris Fletcher are supposed to be I don't know, like the godparents of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think they're the couple that's been through the fire. They've made it to the other side. So they want to be the marriage, the epitome of marriage on the show, maybe. But Kimmy's not having it. And all I know is I heard Kimmy say something like, I'll push your little ass in the pool. And Nell Fletcher said, bitch, child. Nell Fletcher said, bring it, bitch. Okay, because what you're not going to do is push me any mother where. Long story short, y'all, all I remember is all the men. I remember Ken, Maurice, all the men. Chris Fletcher, they ran over to them ladies so quick to break it up. Child, Godzilla versus King Kong. This is what I'm calling it. Godzilla versus King Kong. Anyway, we shall see what happens with that. Nell Fletcher's also going to get into it with Tisha. We're going to see a little bit of that. Nell Fletcher's going to get into it with Destiny. It looks like Destiny is going through the Fletcher family of men. Okay. Y'all know Destiny was dating Lance, even though she said it was a platonic relationship, friends, no benefits. Apparently there was a lot of heavy petting because even Nell Fletcher said, I've seen Destiny and Lance together. They don't give me the impression that it's platonic, okay? Destiny wants people to think that they were booed up in a club wearing matching outfits and holding hands, and that's it. Nothing else, okay? Because Destiny says she was celibate. Either way, Destiny's going to move from Lance to Nell Fletcher's godson child. And the godson is fine, I ain't going to lie. So we'll get to see what's going to go on with that. That baby that everybody was saying was Lance's grandchild. Turns out it's not his grandchild. That baby, according to the promo, the trailer, the baby is his. So even though he wasn't getting it from Destiny, he was getting it from somebody, child. So we shall see what happens with that. And then they do have a little clip of Marquez. So they're going to show us what happened before Marquez got fired on his day off, child, like Craig from the movie Friday. So we're going to see what goes on with that. I know Marquez got a lot of superhero stuff happening right now. I'm not going to talk about it, child. Y'all can look it up. But I will say, after it came out that he had got fired, Marquez had posted this picture. Y'all can see it right there. That was back in March. He posted this picture. It has his location, Tyler Perry Studios. And he was saying that he was on lot 2, lot 3 and 7, wherever he was, child. He was showing that he was on the lot. Now, I have since found out that if you want to be an extra on one of the sets at Tyler Perry Studios, I guess it's open every day of the week. I think from like 8 to noon. I think that's what it was. I was told. So perhaps he was out there after he, shared that he was let go. He was at Tyler Perry Studios looking to see if he could be an extra on the set. Okay. He was out there rooted, booted, and tooted, child. But yeah, we shall see what happens next with all of that. All right. That's it. I think the show looks like it's interesting. The trailer looks interesting anyway. So I definitely will be reporting and commenting on it. Y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all of this shit. All of this. Martell advocating for people to go to prison if they're cheating. And yeah, how do you feel? Do y'all think that Arionne is going to be a part of the show? Like I said, that is the rumor. It's been real heavy for a minute, but she has not shown up on any of the promos as of yet. But y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all of it, okay? Hit the like button, share the video. Follow me on all my platforms so y'all can see that video that I'm talking about. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. And I will check you on the next one. Bye-bye.